This is the Bob and Tom Show. We are live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios once again. Had a great time yesterday with the remote studio in Jack Casino, Cincinnati, Ohio. That was a great spot.
Did you walk out and see Drew at the video poker machine?
Drew Hastings?
Yep.
I saw a picture of that. I didn't see it live.
I did.
I didn't see him at the video poker machine.
Oh, yeah.
How was he doing? Was he arguing with the machine?
I don't know how he was doing. I didn't stop and loiter. It didn't look good.
Good to know. Welcome back to the Napa Auto Parts Studios. There's Chick. That's Christy, of course. That's Josh. I'm Tom. Ace Cosby is our engineer. I think it's that time. But I must introduce our guest comedians. Jason Russell and Andy Woodhull are here with us, but they're probably not familiar with the famous Ace Cosby joke of the day.
Oh,
Here we go.
Ace Cosby.
What is this, a joke? Are you joking? This is a joke, right? What are you, from a radio station?
There was this Dalmatian.
Oh!
He was starving. Finally, his owner fed him. You know what he said? That hit the spots.
You got the
Boy. That is a joke.
I guess technically it is. Yeah.
It's a play on.
Because there's more than one.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Spots.
Very good. That's very nice. We never finished our Today in History with Christy Lee trying to educate the public here.
I've been told that they can turn Niagara Falls off with a big wheel.
No way.
Just saying. I haven't seen any, no windbag has weighed in yet.
Didn't they divert it when they had to do some construction at one
They
point?
can turn the falls off if they have to for geological surveys and yada, yada,
And it's with a big wheel.
It's with a big nozzle.
I'm someone skeptical, but good to know. Thank you.
Nozzle and a wheel. That's
Because
right.
what was it, in 1850 or something? There was so much ice that it clogged it up, and
Yes.
Well,
Jammed it up.
after the ice is formed, they can't do anything. The big wheel would be useless.
Sure.
I see. What else happened?
On this date in 1989, the pyramid entrance at the Louvre opens. I don't know how to say it. Is it IMPs? Pies?
I am pay.
Pays? Yes.
Yeah, that was a big... People were upset about
because
that.
it looks weird and out of place.
It's the same thing where you have in Chicago, Soldier Field looks like it's being having non-consensual
Yeah.
sex
It's
with
gorgeous.
a UFO.
It's a national treasure.
No, it's the worst thing
should
in
put
the
it on a
history of
stamp.
architecture.
Yeah, Parisians were mad.
Sacre bleu.
It's this big glass pyramid in front of
Right.
the Louvre.
If you've seen the Da Vinci Code, you've seen it.
Yeah, and it's the best. People are upset because anyone who was an Amway got in free.
Amway.
That is a pyramid scheme for you, yeah, isn't it? That's,
Another joke.
The Mona Lisa not impressed, by the way.
no, seems
kinda
very nonplussed,
Have
right?
you kind of smirk.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Mona Lisa in person, Christy?
No, I did not go to the Louvre when I was in Paris.
Oh, that's right. You broke your leg.
No, that was Italy, but
Oh, okay.
What you want to do?
Now
is
I sound like a
you
real
can skip the museum. Just go to the
hoity-toity.
just go to the postcard place, and you'll be fine.
I went
Well-
to a different museum. I went to a smaller one.
Isn't the Mona Lisa no bigger than a piece of paper?
It's pretty small.
It's very small, yeah.
Like a postage stamp.
It's
The
a
line
hat.
was real long. I didn't want to waste time inside a museum.
Waste time inside a museum.
I'm a certified.
Well, not that
tourist.
particular day.
My mind is already enriched.
What else have we got on
I love
this date in
museums.
history?
Birthdays. 1790, President John Tyler was born.
That was never a president.
What about Tippecanoe? Wasn't
Yeah.
that his vice president? No.
Tippecanoe and Tyler,
Tyler,
too.
too.
Yeah, right? That's
He-
got
he-
something to do with him.
He was the.
Or he's vice president for
He was vice president when
Tippecanoe. You
somebody
remember
got. He was. Somebody got assassinated or died or something, and he became president, right?
John Tyler is who we're talking about.
Is he
that.
the one? Is
John
he
Garfield was president.
William Henry Harris? Is he the one who still has living grandsons or something?
Steven Tyler is one of...
Probably.
No, seriously, he had children very late in life, as I recall the story. He had, I want to say, 15 children, some of them very late in life, and one of those children had children very late in life. So his grandsons are still alive.
Steven Tyler is the 9th in line for the presidency.
I
Yeah,
remember
we
that.
didn't know that. There could be a King Ralph situation where if
That's right.
all 9 are killed, he would be president.
Yeah, Steven Tyler.
Never mind. Move on.
Then they pass a law, you'd have to walk this way.
It's rare that we get Tom to shut down.
Okay?
It's not a woman president, but dude does look like a lady.
Tom, are you back on board now?
Back on board with Steven Tyler stuff? Come on, join us.
Steven Tyler's birthday was last week.
I think we'd have a lot of
I
feelings.
shot my Steven Tyler wad at that point.
For those of you who'd like to hear that, it's available on our website.
If he gets reelected, he'd be back in the saddle again. And
Again,
it would
yeah.
be.
Oh, God, with his big 10-inch. Okay.
Yeah.
Dream on.
Of course, what he. All right.
Born on this
Before
date.
Tom kills us.
No,
all.
I think it's disrespectful. I'll talk to you, Andy. Did you go down to Disney World?
Yeah, when I was a child, yeah, I've been to
You haven't been there lately?
No, I haven't.
Just as fun when you're an adult, maybe even more.
Yeah, Jason, you been to Disney World at all recently?
No, we have a planned trip for 2019. We're close to my ex-wife, so her and I and our families, we're all going to go and stay at the unbelievably, horribly expensive Disney.
Oh, it's the best. I love it.
Yeah.
But my favorite thing is the Hall of Presidents.
Of course it is.
It's usually not real crowded.
That's his favorite.
Because they've got all that other stuff that people want to
Yeah,
do.
the great stuff.
Jason, the Hall of Presidents. I don't know if you've been there. Have you ever seen it? They have what they call what are they called? Is it animatronic?
Animatronic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're these giant robots, and they're all up on stage. So all the presidents are there, and they've got them dressed in the correct
Period
outfits for the
costume.
period, and they introduce them, and some of them actually talk.
Oh, my God.
And what's the best part is sometimes, depending on the crowd, sometimes people will applaud for certain presidents, which just it's so good.
And
They're-
boo.
They're
They boo
robots.
Nixon. I was there when they
they'll
booed
boo Nixon
Nixon,
sometimes.
yeah.
God, it's the best.
Lincoln
know.
keeps falling over.
Before you boo-poo or poo-poo the presidents, Hall of Presidents, if it's hot enough at Disney, you'll sit there because it's air
Because
conditioned.
it's air conditioned, yeah.
That's right.
But I always loved it. And then years ago, I said I wanted to do the Hall of Vice Presidents.
Oh, my God.
That joke ended up on The Simpsons. I did it way before they did.
Did you hear about Bill Clinton getting caught in the Ferris wheel they had down there?
No kidding.
Speaking of Disney,
In front of
real
the kids
quick,
on Dumbo. Okay.
the Disney Corporation is banning all forms of smoking inside their theme parks starting May 1st. The new policy applies to Walt Disney World in Florida, the Disneyland theme parks, water parks, ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex, and
Even
the downtown
there?
Disney District in California, smoking and vaping.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That'll make Grumpy even grumpier.
They also have some new stroller rules.
Yeah, I saw
really?
that.
Yeah, the double wides or whatever they call them.
Can't do those anymore?
Yeah, that's not good.
You loved the double wides when you had little
Yeah,
kids.
I think you have to rent theirs now.
Oh.
They won't let you bring your own strollers in.
Well, you can, but not the bigger ones.
Oh, I see.
And I think it's because my guess is it's because it made getting on the bus is too difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Makes
that's-
sense.
I haven't read about it, but I'm just guessing. But they do have ones you can rent. I think I'm not even sure you have to pay to rent them, but I forget. You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. Sorry.
Born on this date in 1867, Hall of Fame pitcher Cy Young was born.
What year?
1867.
Oh, Cy old.
That's I'm insulted. Not only am I not laughing,
I should have given that one to Ace.
good Lord.
Let me try it this way. What year was Cy Young born?
1867, Tom.
You mean Cy old?
No.
Born on this date in 1955, Brendan Gleeson. Who the hell's
Oh, one of
that?
my favorite
He's an
actors.
incredible actor. Yeah.
Oh, you know who he is.
Yeah.
He's
I
an
do?
In Bruges and
He plays. Yeah, he's the older guy.
some of the Harry Potter.
He's like an American, like an Irish version or whatever of John Goodman.
He's in that
Kinda,
great.
yeah.
He's in that great Tom Cruise movie that nobody liked but me and
Oh, I loved it.
Josh.
Yeah.
Die Another Day.
Edge
or
of Tomorrow.
or whatever it is.
I'm not familiar with
He's a
him.
great actor.
Works all the time.
Yep.
He's really good.
Yeah, he works all the time, Chris. You should know this. He's a basic.
He's Irish, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he was born in Dublin,
He's in
Ireland.
Lake
Okay.
Placid.
64 today.
I love Lake Placid.
Oh, you're the one.
Yeah, I am the one.
Yeah, I guess the reason I have not seen his work is because I've not seen any of these movies because they're kind of male-oriented. Perry Farrell of Jane's Addiction was born on this date in
Brendan
1959.
Gleeson wasn't in
The book club or whatever the hell.
That's right.
the Muted Heart.
Fried
No
green
book.
tomatoes. I'm sorry. Whose birthday is it again?
Perry Farrell.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, really?
Jane says.
Does Perry Farrell still have the hairdo of an alien pet?
Which was one of his songs with Porno for Pyros.
Yeah, remember that? Yeah.
Yes.
He's got that. What is he? What do they call that? Cultural appropriation. He has cornrows, right?
I have no idea.
No.
I don't
lost
remember
on
him
this
having
one.
cornrows, but I.
Yeah, didn't he have cornrows and a ponytail or something? I don't know. Just a weirdo that.
He has normal hair now.
It's a weirdo that he lucked into the name Lollapalooza and been coasting on that ever since.
Born in the
hits.
state.
No, they've had hits.
Kidding? Jane's Addiction?
Jane Says is huge.
It's overrated.
All right, but it was a hit.
In what world?
The old music world. I mean,
I think this is the hair he's talking about that he may have worn once.
oh yes,
The
yeah.
cover of Rolling Stone. Let me see. Is that the Rolling
Yes,
Stone?
Yes, it's not the Rolling Stone cover, but it's.
it was almost a Pippi Longstocking
Yeah.
type.
Because now it's just a normal haircut.
Look at him. He's
Justified.
honestly physically disgusted by that
Been
hairdo.
Caught Stealing was a big
Okay,
hit.
here's what he looks like now, Tom. If you saw this man walking down the street, you go, "Oh, that's a nice-looking gentleman."
Yeah.
You would never say.
He looks a little like Ty Burrell from Modern
he
Family.
Yeah, he
He
does.
he doesn't rock the cornrows anymore.
No, he's a grown-ass man now.
Okay.
Born on the state in 1968, Lucy Lawless.
Oh, Xena, the warrior princess.
Oh, she was on Battlestar too. Yeah.
They're probably our age, Andy, huh? 40, 39. Lucy Lawless was,
Yeah, she's great.
yeah, terrific.
Is she in the WWE? Is that,
I don't know if she did anything with them or not.
What?
As
Spartacus.
Xena.
She was in Spartacus.
Yeah, she was, and quite naked. Yeah.
oh,
It's her.
naked?
It's her last name, isn't it? Thinks you that you make it. You think it's she's a wrestler. She's lawless.
Not a wrestler.
She's a fun actress, man. She's cool.
Okay. That's a tough name to live up to, though. Your whole life. Lawless. Sounds like a bad procedural.
Should I do
NBC.
a birthday coming up, or should we wait and hold this until
Well,
April
is it
3rd?
on Saturday or Sunday?
It's on April 3rd.
Who is it?
Doris Day.
Oh, yeah. Better do it now, just in case.
Well, something.
That's right. I always forget
Beat the
that
rush. Yeah.
she's still with us, isn't
Yes,
she?
screen
Yes,
and
she
song
is.
legend Doris Day will celebrate her 97th birthday on April 3rd.
Oh my Lord!
Her favorite sweet treat will be Edie's slow churned chocolate fudge ice cream. She said that's her favorite treat.
I like Edie slow churned.
Wasn't
Yeah.
she in Beetlejuice?
I don't know.
Day? I don't think so.
There's an older woman that took the orders or kind of did the orientation after the
Smoking
class.
through the neck.
Yeah. Was that her?
I don't think it is, but
Doris will be spending a quiet birthday at home again this year, surrounded by a few close friends, according to her manager.
And farting.
yeah, she probably lets him go and doesn't know
According to
it.
People magazine.
My great grandma who had dementia did that.
Oh my God.
Does she have dementia issues?
No, but my great grandma
Oh,
who
okay.
did have dementia would fart.
She's 97. Whatever she does, it's okay though.
Yeah, they
right?
don't. People
Come on.
don't care at that age. Remember?
Now, your grandmother's no longer with us.
Neither of them are. No, they both
Passed, did
yeah,
they?
they both passed away. Yeah.
Sorry, Andy.
Dead. Very
Jesus.
dead. Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about this. Josh's grandma, when she died, she was put to rest right there at the assisted living facility.
They loved that place, and they wanted their funerals to be in the chapel, but the chapel at the assisted living facility happened to be literally right next to the rec room.
We have the audio if you'd like to hear it.
This is our new delay.
Yeah.
People are filing in for this service.
You know,
And you don't get how accurate this is.
That's a long
congratulations to Josh for playing along again.
My dad called me one morning and he goes, "How dare you play that ping pong bit and make me laugh so hard about my own mother's funeral?"
So I'm sorry, Doris Day, 97. That's amazing.
Yeah, April 3rd.
And she was in. Is she famous for all those movies with Rock Hudson, where she was?
Sure.
Did she? She didn't catch anything, did she?
No.
They didn't actually have.
Rock was not.
They slept in twin beds in those movies.
Okay.
Remember?
Thank you for that, Horn Ace, or whoever was responsible.
Pillow talk.
Christy, for God's sake, let's move on. What else do you have over there?
Pillow talk.
A man in the UK accidentally circumcised after getting mixed up with a different patient at a hospital.
Well,
Oh no!
arguably, well,
Yeah, well, yeah. Is that bad a
Doctor
thing?
did
I'm here for my shoulder, but whatever you're doing.
The unidentified patient was supposed to have a cystoscopy, which is a procedure that uses a camera to examine the bladder.
I've been there.
You've had that, yes.
Now they get a
been
much
there.
clearer view.
Never heard my story about that? I was like 23 or something, and it was I was at a major university hospital, put it that way, And I went in to have this procedure done, and this was before they had these micro cameras. So they were essentially putting a hose thicker than a straw down the old
urethra.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But this is a true story. So I go to get this done, and I wasn't living in the town where this took place, but I had gone up there for this procedure, and the guy goes, "Do you mind if we bring in a class to observe this?"
Medical.
And I'm already on the gurney. I've got the too short whatever that thing is on, and it's super
Hospital
embarrassing.
gown?
I'm scared. Yeah, the hospital gown.
Super embarrassing.
Yeah.
Well, the hospital gown, they design them so they come just below the belly button. And in any event, but I'm lying in the gurney in the hallway. And I also remember there was a guy next to me, an older fellow, lying in a gurney in the hallway. It was very crowded. When I was done with the procedure an hour and a half later, he was still there. But yeah, I think he was alive. But the point of it, so this doctor goes, "Do you mind if I bring in a class?" And what am I going to say? Yeah, I mind. So they wheel me into this thing, and it was literally an operating theater.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it had the seats, and this was pre-sports bar. It was the first time I'd ever seen giant television monitors hanging from the ceiling.
Well, they were dealing with you, Tom. They would need the giant monitors.
Of course.
It wouldn't fit on a convention.
No, I'm not. So it was very unnerving, and there are these TV sets up. Like, what the hell's happening? And the TV sets, of course, were for the camera on this hose.
Wiener hose?
Yes, they put down there. And again, this was, now they have these things that are a lot smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
somebody.
was,
I would imagine the guy who invented that was under a lot of pressure. Pick it up, pal. Let's go.
So
Why would you want the smaller one? You barely even feel it.
The best part of the story is, so the medical school class comes in, and there was a girl that I'd known for quite a long time.
Is that right?
I even remember her name. I won't say it because she's now a physician.
Of course.
So she saw the old.
Well, it's just, hey, hi, Ann. Haven't seen you for a
glad
long
you didn't
time.
say
I'd
her
like you to
name.
meet my penis. It's usually a little bigger than this, but since I'm surrounded by medical students,
And this embarrassing hospital robe.
and you're awake, and then they put this thing down there, and you're in stirrups, Christy. I can sympathize with you.
You had to be in stirrups for
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah. And I'm on my back. And then the big screen TVs are hanging from this. And the guy's going, "Now you see this? Okay, that's what this is." And he's teaching this class.
And you weren't put out for that? You
No.
were still awake.
No.
Did it sting?
no.
Yes, it did, because I had this done when I was younger.
And then did he tell you when you're done? He goes, you may bleed a little when you pee for the next couple of weeks. So
Next couple of weeks.
For the next 2 to 3 years.
So what you would do when you'd go to pee, Jason, you take a washcloth, shove it in your mouth to muffle the scream.
Yeah.
No, literally, my mom had to bribe me with money, candy, cake, everything, because I wouldn't go pee. For about a week after that, it burned like I had to be tested because I would always have to go to the bathroom, and one of the principals said, "Why don't you go have him tested? Maybe he has a problem. Then he'll get to go to the bathroom anytime." So I had that tube put up there.
Wow.
Unbelievably painful.
Yeah, but there you go.
When you saw the woman did you say, "If you like how it looks now, wait till you see the inside"?
Yeah, nothing more sexy than a bunch of polyps. Oh, look, there's the mushroom field inside his.
The National Health Service dubbed this a never event or a very
So,
serious yet very preventable medical
so
error.
this guy went in to
Should never have happened.
have a procedure done down there
Yeah.
with whatever it's called, cystoscope, but they
Right.
circumcised him as an adult.
Oh my!
Yeah, because the paperwork got confused with another patient.
Oops.
The director of safety at the hospital apologized for the incident.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Here's a cup.
Did you know? But wait a
Wouldn't
minute.
you love to see the press conference one time? The guy, sorry. That's it. Just walks off.
My bad.
My bad. Sorry.
As a consolation, we're not charging you for the circumcision.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, my
there is an upside if you kept reading.
Oh.
There is?
Well, he signed that organ donor card, so they were able to use the
Foreskin?
foreskin on a kid that was born with no eyelids.
Oh,
He's cockeyed.
Sure.
Ace, I should have given that one to you too.
My standards.
Oh!
Since when do you have standards?
Tell it, Ace. Tell it.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much. A great guest in the studio. He is one of the finest comedians out there. He is Kyle Kinane, born lucky to have a nice alliterative name.
Born lucky. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could have a name like Tom Griswold. Oh boy. And then
Pig of the woods.
yeah, then you're 20 years old and they make a movie where your last name becomes a punchline.
I bet making hotel reservations.
So my first name is a punchline, so that's all right. Kyle?
What's wrong with that?
Those are just jerks or nerds.
You think so?
Thanks, Kyle. Stuff like that.
You say it like that.
Okay.
I have a joke like that. Like, there's no old Kyles.
Well, good point.
I'm 42, so I'm enjoying every day. Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle sounds kind of like you're on the playground back in the 80s. And
Nobody goes to Grandpa Kyle's for holidays.
you may be right.
I am right.
When did that become really popular? Was there because usually there's a famous person with a name and that's why it becomes popular.
I was born in 76, so that was like the era of.
Was there a Kyle in a soap opera?
I don't know.
That's a good
I think
question.
it showed up. I think it showed up like my hardly at all Irish parents like we should give our children traditional Irish names because we're 1/10 Irish.
Okay, famous Kyles. Let's see. You got your Kyle Busch,
Sure, you're Kyle
Yeah.
Chandler.
Kyle Larson.
Kyle Chandler, the actor.
He's great actor.
I really like that guy. Yeah. Here's one for you, Josh. Kyle Turris, hockey player.
How old are these guys?
God, this is a.
I'm the oldest.
Pretty
one.
light.
Kyle Chandler's probably 50.
Light list, is that what you're saying there,
Yeah, there's
Tommy?
not. I don't.
Yeah, they don't live long.
I think that I'm not sure there are any really old Kyles. You may be right.
I know I'm right. I'm a Kyle.
Wow.
He's lived with it. He's
looked
living
this
it.
up.
Yeah.
Is there a Kyle Club?
Kyles die in their early 20s in free climbing accidents. That's how Kyles die. The way the Lord intended.
I can't find any old
There's 5 Kyles at the base of Half Dome right now. They're just bones inside of Patagonia windbreakers.
Boom.
That's where they're at.
We can't reach him.
The hiker will find them after everything thaws out over there.
There are a lot of
an odd turn.
sort of a lot of mid-level show busy Kyles here.
Hey, I'll take it.
I'm
Kyle reminds me of the Superstars for some reason on ABC when they had people, the networks competing in it. There had to be a Kyle in there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Wait, like the
ABC
Circus of the Stars thing?
I used to love that.
Yeah, kind of, but this was like track and field events, like ABC versus CBS.
It was like a neighbor on a sitcom. was
Yeah,
named
get
Kyle.
Reginald Vell Johnson on some trapeze.
Robert Conrad would pick a fight with somebody from CBS.
Yeah.
They're kind of bringing that back.
Are they?
Yeah, network television. They're doing.
They tried it a couple years ago.
thing.
When's the last time you watched a show on network television?
I watched This Is
Live?
Us.
Because you don't
Not
watch.
live,
You don't
not
watch
ever.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've got these game shows. Ellen has a game show now. They've got all the stupid singing competitions and the dancing. They've got these mid-level showbiz people in the various competitions. It's coming back.
I like Single Parents on ABC. It's a sitcom. Brad Garrett's in it. It's pretty good. I like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've always liked that. And then I'm still on This Is Us.
Me too. This is
I'm
us.
hanging in there.
And you're on a big British kick.
I'm becoming British, whether you like it or not.
Great British Bake Off.
I know.
I
but
love that
everything
show.
else.
Show.
I've never seen somebody milk that much drama out of a fallen souffle. I'm watching that like it's Forensic Files. Like, are they going to catch the killer?
You're just.
Of this
you're
tart?
so right. That show is so well done, and the art direction's great. They're in a tent outside with ovens.
But you don't have to feel bad about yourself afterwards. You don't have to feel like I just watched 9 hours of Law and Order.
Why are they in a tent?
It's because I think someone brilliantly said, well, being inside a kitchen's really boring and not real pretty.
Yeah.
So they have these
Inside
amazing.
a tent is
Yeah.
pretty?
Also, you got like 10 different ovens going at the same time.
Sounds stupid.
They tried doing it here in the States with Jeff Foxworthy was the host. They did the same thing. They put a big tent in a field. It's the art direction's amazing. It's really well done. The photography's great. I got to tell you about a couple things real quick before we move on. I wanted to mention Kyle Kinane is at a brand new comedy club downtown, and it's called Helium, and he'll be there tonight and tomorrow. You're not doing a Sunday show, are you?
No.
Okay.
Fort Wayne, Indiana, Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, which club?
The Tiger Room.
Okay, cool. We'll
Not a
get
club
that
as
out
much as it's just behind a bar.
there. Okay, fine. That's a nice room.
My
We've had-
career's going great for a mid-level Kyle.
One of the more famous guys.
There you go.